Falcon for Mobile is CrowdStrike's EDR solution on mobile devices. Falcon for Mobile monitors and records activities taking place on Android and iOS, providing the visibility necessary to detect attackers, malicious insider activity, and corporate data leakage. Falcon for Mobile will allow organizations to benefit from powerful reporting, investigation, and threat hunting capabilities across the enterprise, including the very important and relied upon mobile technologies. To understand the visibility gained by deploying Falcon for Mobile, we will start by looking at the mobile host dashboard. This dashboard provides an overview of the devices across the environment, broken down by platform, operating system, manufacturer, model, and agent version. For each graphic, we can drill down on a given subset to see the supporting details. Here we see a split of the two mobile platforms. We'd like to take a look at the Android devices because we recently learned of a vulnerability. After drilling down into Android, we can look further into specific devices. Falcon presents us with the Mobile Timeline Report, which can be used to understand any recent events that occurred on a particular mobile device. It's important to note that mobile operating systems operate differently from desktop or server OSs. Apps often run for long periods of time, and as a result, there are fewer process executions. Once an app is started, it instead will interact with the operating system using API calls. With that in mind, we will filter the events for any launched apps, also known as a process roll-up, as well as any Android API calls, also referred to as Android Intent Sent IPC. On the timeline, we can trace back through these events. In our case, we can see the Expensify app being launched by the user, and later we can see the internal API calls. Having this visibility gives us the context that we'll need in order to conduct a thorough investigation. The second benefit of Falcon for Mobile is the detailed reporting and investigation capabilities that are available specifically with mobile devices. We will begin with the Suspicious Events Report, where we immediately notice that the top statistics highlight those machines that are jailbroken, rooted, and have sideloading enabled. This immediately draws attention to the higher risk mobile devices. There's also a timeline of the suspect mobile events along with the supporting details. To take a closer look at a specific event, we can simply click on the agent ID to pivot into an event search. This allows us to investigate the suspect device with all of the associated event data at our fingertips. And finally, we're going to show how CrowdStrike enables threat hunting across the entire enterprise, including mobile devices. Beginning with an IP that we suspect to be a command and control server, we can use Threat Graph to perform a simple search across all of our event data to understand if any of our other hosts have communicated with this address. We quickly see 4 events across different platforms, including Windows workstations, servers, Mac, Android, and iOS devices. With Falcon Insight, we were able to do one search through CrowdStrike's cloud-delivered management platform to get complete results across the entire endpoint population. CrowdStrike has delivered EDR for mobile devices. This gives the organization greater visibility, reporting, and hunting capabilities for a better understanding of the devices, events, and risks across the environment.